Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast with Julie, the place where learning English is simple and fun. I'm Julie, your host, and today we're going to explore a topic that can brighten your mornings and improve your day: morning habits. And I'm so happy to have a special guest with me today. Please welcome Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Julie. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. Morning habits are something I'm really passionate about. I believe how you start your day has a big impact on everything else.
I completely agree, Daniel. Listeners, before we dive into our conversation, I want to remind you that there's a PDF file of this episode's script in the description box. You can download it to follow along and review later. This is a great way to improve your listening and vocabulary. Okay, Daniel, are you ready?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Let's start with a simple question. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
The very first thing, I make my bed. It's such a small task, but it really makes me feel productive. You've already done something positive right at the start of your day.
I like that. Making your bed might seem like a small detail, but it does set the tone for the day. It's almost like saying, I'm ready to tackle anything.
Exactly. Plus, it's nice to come home later to a tidy room. It's such a small habit, but it has a big impact.
That makes so much sense. For me, the first thing I do is drink water. I keep a glass of water on my nightstand and drink it as soon as I wake up. It's like giving my body a wake-up call.
That's a great idea. After sleeping for 6 to 8 hours, your body really needs water. Drinking water first thing rehydrates you and makes you feel awake.
Absolutely. It's such a simple habit, but it's so effective. What about exercise? Do you like to work out in the morning?
Not a full workout, but I always take a few minutes to stretch. Stretching helps me loosen up my body, and it gets my blood flowing. It's also a great way to wake up your muscles.
I love that. I try to do a short yoga routine in the mornings. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of basic poses can make a big difference in how I feel.
Yoga is fantastic. I also enjoy stepping outside for a quick walk when the weather is nice. A little fresh air in the morning clears my mind and gives me energy.
That sounds wonderful. There's something about being outdoors in the morning that feels so refreshing. Speaking of energy, breakfast is such an important part of starting the day. What's your usual breakfast?
I keep it simple. Eggs and toast, sometimes with avocado. It's easy, filling, and gives me the energy I need.
That's a solid choice. For me, it's oatmeal with fruits. I love how versatile oatmeal is. You can add bananas, berries, or even a little honey for sweetness.
Oatmeal is great. It's healthy and keeps you full for hours. Do you ever skip breakfast, though?
Not if I can help it. Even if I'm in a hurry, I'll grab a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. I think breakfast is essential.
I'm the same. Skipping breakfast can make you feel tired later. It's definitely worth taking the time to eat something.
Let's switch gears a bit. Do you have any morning habits that are more for fun or relaxation?
Yes, I love listening to music while I get ready. It really lifts my mood and makes the morning feel less rushed. Sometimes I even sing along, though I'm not the best singer.
That's a great one. Music can really set the tone for the day. For me, it's journaling. I like to spend 5 to 10 minutes writing in the morning. It helps me organize my thoughts and plan my day.
That's interesting. What do you usually write about?
Sometimes I jot down a to-do list or write about things I'm grateful for. It's a nice way to start the day on a positive note.
I like that idea. I've heard that writing down what you're grateful for can make you feel happier. Maybe I'll give it a try.
You should. It's a simple habit, but it's really rewarding. Do you check your phone in the morning?
I try not to. I used to check my emails or scroll through social media first thing, but now I wait until after breakfast. It's amazing how much calmer my mornings feel.
Same here. I find that avoiding screens in the first hour helps me stay focused and less stressed. It's hard to resist sometimes, though.
Definitely, it's tempting, but the benefits are worth it.
This has been such an interesting conversation, Daniel. But before we wrap up, let's take a moment to review some of the key vocabulary we used today. Listeners, you'll hear the word, its meaning, and an example sentence. Productive, getting important tasks done. Example, making my bed in the morning makes me feel productive. Refreshed, feeling full of energy and awake. Example, after drinking water, I feel refreshed and ready to start my day. Stretching, moving your body to make it more flexible. Example, Stretching in the morning helps me feel more relaxed and flexible. Hydrate, to drink enough water to keep your body healthy. Example, it's important to hydrate after sleeping for several hours. Grateful, feeling thankful for something. Example, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for every morning. Try using these words in your daily conversations. They're simple but powerful. And that's all for today's episode. Daniel, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your fantastic morning habits.
Thank you, Julie. I really enjoyed this. I hope our listeners feel inspired to try some of these habits.
I'm sure they will. And listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you next time on English Podcast with Julie. Bye for now.